Hello everyone, hope you guys are doing wonderfully great. I want to make a short video today about a blackberry variety that I'm growing. I grow several varieties, mostly from the University of Arkansas. They've got some just insanely good varieties, but this one is the Sweetie Pie Blackberry, and I got it back in towards the end, May 29th, I believe it was, from started from a cutting. So what you guys see here is just 1 year's, well, less than 1 year's really. It's now September of the same year. So just about 4 or so months worth of growing, and we already have these beautiful blackberries on here that I'm going to try and harvest. And right away I'm noticing that the shape and size of these raspberries is very, very different than the shape and size of some of the other varieties that I've been growing, that I'm going to name here momentarily, but still worth harvesting and still worth trying. I'll probably do the same thing with these blackberries that I did with the raspberry varieties that we're growing, and try and do like a mass weighing on them just to see how much they weigh in on, and maybe even try them and see if they are as sweet as they look. This is the Sweetie Pie Blackberry. Um, Started it from a small cutting back in May 29th actually, and growing it in a 15-gallon pot that is full of compost, mostly leaves that have been composted over. And yeah, the results are pretty good. It's been growing insanely well, and hopefully we get a little more growth before the end of the growing season here. It's already mid-September, so maybe we get at least until the first week of October. But all right, so let's take these inside and see what they're all about. All right, guys, welcome back inside. And I'm going to do the same thing that I like to do with the raspberries for these blackberries, and just kind of put them all on the scale at the same time and see if we can get a number here. So we're getting 22 grams, and there's approximately 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 of these blackberries on the scale. Now, I will say outright that 22 grams for 10-gram blackberries is definitely on the lighter side of things. Okay, we would expect something at least twice as big, twice as much in terms of size and in terms of weight. The kernels on each one of these blackberries is quite interesting. How they look like bloated up little balloons, unlike other blackberries that I grow that have a little more compact shape and more uniform, perhaps. But that doesn't mean anything. Maybe these just grow small like that and they taste good. Who knows? So let's find out. Let's take a couple at a time and see what they're like. Oh wow, okay. So, okay, what do these taste like? Very distinct flavor. They do not taste like your typical blackberry, that's for sure. There is little to no tartness, nearly no tartness. Just a hint reminder that you are eating a blackberry. A lot of sweetness, and they do taste a lot like an overripe red grape. Um, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, these taste like an overripe red grape. Not in a bad way overripe, just super ripe red grape. Um, they've got a pleasant mouthfeel. I mean, that's because they're so small. They're hardly, if at all, a crunchy. Very little crunch. Little to no crunch, actually. I'm beginning to wonder whether they have any seeds in them at all. Maybe they're just immature. Who knows? I'm not sure. I mean, this is a very young plant after all. But yeah, the kernels are rather large for a blackberry, and they're very, very sweet. So hopefully we get even bigger and better blackberries off that one bush, which has grown significantly in the last 4 months. I didn't really expect it to outperform most of my other known varieties. But yeah, it's doing pretty good. And I do water it, whenever I remember, maybe once or twice a week. Um, but in my experience, blackberries are pretty hardy when it comes to cold and when it comes to water. So, they don't seem to be complaining. So yeah, I'll try this last batch here. And overall, I do recommend this. It's a um, it's a very sweet blackberry. Um, I see now why they've called it the sweetie pie, and I would recommend everyone to grow it. It seems to me like it'll be low maintenance. The only disadvantage is the size of the fruit. I wish the berries were a little bit larger than this. Otherwise, it's definitely a keeper. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.